Hello everyone, so welcome to yet another video of your CMA mentor. So today is a day 3 of your question series. In today's series we are going to do a question of module 8 of your institute material, and the chapter name is basically the um, valuation of copyright. Basically it is under the chapter valuation of intangibles. So there is a question that is in your institute mat, which is illustration number 8. We are going to learn this question, what is given in the question and how to solve in the examination if it ever appears. Okay, it is also an important question because only a single question related to this topic, that is copyright, is given in your institute material. So do solve this question as well. Okay, so let's start with the question. Let's say V. Goyal, the current copyright holder of the book Business Valuation Practitioners Guide Valuation of Companies, is willing to sell the copyrights of his book at a publisher who is keen to buy the copyrights. The following assumptions may be relevant. Okay, the assumptions are given. This is an important part, this para. Currently, 2,500 copyright copies of the books are sold at an annual price of rupees 1750 per book. So the price of one book was 1750 and 2,500 copies are sold. So basically the revenue will be 2,500 into 1750. Okay, this will be the total revenue. Okay, now further what is given, the cost of production, distribution and author royalties amounted to 70% of sales. So basically the cost which will come to will be the 70% of this sales amount as calculated. Okay, now what is given further in the question, the book is becoming popular and the publisher estimates that sales of the book may increase 5% every year for the next 5 years. So what the question says that from today up till next 5 years, the sales will increase by 5% every year. Okay, and after that what is given, next 5 years, and 2% from 6 to 10 years. So basically from 6th to 10th year, the growth of sales will be 2% every year. Okay, now further what is given, this is including the newer edition of the same book. Okay, now however after 5 years, given the introduction of other books on the same subject, dilution of exclusive violation of copyrights and plagiarism, there may not be any special advantage from the book beyond 10 years. So basically the question is saying that after 10 years there will be no advantage on the book. So basically the revenue and the cost you have to calculate is up to 10 years. Okay, now what is given further, so assuming the discount rate, so for calculation of present value you have to assume the discount rate at 10%. Okay, now you have to calculate the value of copyright. So for calculation of copyright, what will you do in this question is, basically since the sales was increasing by 5% every year, so it is given over here that 5% tak up till 5 years the sales is increasing, and after that there will be increase in sales by 2% for next 5 years. Okay, the book price or the market price was given as 1750, the sales was given as 2,500 units, so the total sales value comes to 4375. Actually they have written it in points so that the calculation may be easy going. You can even write the entire amount. Okay, now the for cost it was given that it will be 70% of sales, so we have basically calculated 43.75 into 70%. Okay, this will come to this. Now what will be the cash flow, the revenue minus the cost, this comes to cash flow. The cash flow is 13.13. So basically the question was given that for next 5 years the sales will increase by 5%. So basically if the sales will increase, then cash flow will also increase. So now you will increase this cash flows by 5% each year up to 5th year. So I think so you know this, to calculate the calculator trick, you are aware of it, how to calculate percentage. So basically you write, I'm once again explaining, 13.13 in your calculator and plus 5%. 5 and percentage amount. So this will give you 13.78. Now for another one, you'll do 13.78 plus sign, 5 and percentage sign. So this will give 14.7. For similarly for every year you will calculate. After 5th year you will increase by 2%. Okay. So this is the entire cash flow. The PV factor was given as 10%. I think so you are very much aware how to calculate discounting factor. If you're not aware, I'm explaining it once again. What you will do, 1 by, in calculator you will divide 1 by 1.10. Okay, and you will press equals to sign, which will give you 0.909. Again, when you will press in equals to sign, it will give you 0.826. For further, when you press equals to sign, it will give 0.751. Similarly, for how many years you need the PV factor, similarly equals to sign, you keep on typing and the value will come. Okay. Now they have multiplied the cash flow with the PV factor, which gives you the PV of cash flows. For all the years, you will calculate in a similar manner. And for calculating the value of copyright, basically you will do the summation of all the PVs which you have calculated in the question. So summing up the question, this was a very much easy going question if you are aware of capital budgeting chapter. So what you will do in this question is, basically it was given that the sales will increase by 5% up to 5th year, and after that it will increase by 22%. And the sales amount was given, the cost was given, basically that it will be 70% of sales. You have calculated that. And for the cash flows for 0th year, it is the value of revenue minus the value of the cost. And similarly, you will keep on increasing by the percentage of sales, because if the sales increases, then the cash flow will also increase. Okay, so you keep on increasing the cash flow by 5% up to year 5, and after year 5 you'll keep on increasing it by 2% each year. Okay, this will give you the cash flow amount. And after that, for calculating the total value of copyright, you have to calculate the present value of these cash flows by using the discounting factor as 10%. You'll multiply the cash flow with the PV factor, which will give you PV of cash flow. And if you do the summation of all the cash flows, it will give you the value of copyright. So basically this was the easygoing question, and you might see this question in your examination. So please do practice this question. And if you like this series and if you like my video, then please give a like, subscribe and share with your friends. And do let me know in the comment if you need any chapters help or suggestion, or any particular question. If you have any doubt, then do just ping me on the Telegram. I'm sharing you the link of my Telegram channel. I'm always ready to help you out with any of the doubts if you have. Okay, thank you. Bye.